Hi, and welcome to an update from the beginning of March 2020. Unfortunately, the original audio has been lost in this video. I'm not entirely sure why, so I thought I would give a go at trying to remember everything that we were going through and try and work out what I'm talking about. So, at the beginning of the year, we would start to do some of the major stuff outside. So as you can see, the garage is getting ready for slab prep. We've also gotten rid of all of the big piles of soil, and we have created our own path. So this is ready for slabs to go on the top, and as you can see, all the big piles of rubble have gone. The kiddies play park is still undercover, but we've managed to get the topsoil back and levelled, and you can really start seeing the entirety of the house now with a nice smooth curved path going up to the front. We've also got the shed over in the corner there that's been made from offcuts. That's already with a roof on, so that's the same tiles that we used on the rest of the house to make our own little shed there. And inside we've started working on leveling the floor levels. So this was a task that was pretty difficult because we had 3 different floor levels from 3 different parts of the building, and they all had different construction materials as well. So I've had to go in through the back, and you can see these big pile here of Jackoboard. So Jackoboard is a tile backer board that's compressed foam between a very thin layer of cement, and what it enables us to do is put down enough ground so that we can level the floors throughout the ground floor without having to use screed. So our self-leveling compound that comes with the underfloor heating system that we've purchased can sit on top of this. It will give us a level ground. It will give us additional insulation underneath that underfloor heating as well, which wasn't actually required as it was a specialist retrofit underfloor heating. As you can see, the Jackoboard's going down all over the place throughout the floor, varying thicknesses, right the way through from, I think it was 10 millimeters, right the way through to 70, 80 in some places, depending on the variances that we had in the ground levels. So you can see this was a mammoth task to do, to get the 3 different floor levels or to start becoming a single floor on the ground floor. We also had things like the various levels of different doors between the French doors at the front, the bifold doors, the front door step, and the front door, to make sure that at no point did that go above the threshold of any of those doors. You can see we've got the oak cladding kit as well. So this is from the company Stairbox, who did our staircase upstairs. So we've got cladding on the newel post. So that's ready for the stair refurb, and that will all come off of here. You can see the new oak banister is under there as well, and that will all come off once we're further on with the project and we've got all the floors completed. So now we are heading up to the top there. You can see this top newel post was actually one that Dad made himself using offcuts from oak to match the bottom, and we've managed to get a really nice colour match in there. So heading down the corridor, we'll just flick the light on, and you can see that our wonderful plumber Jamie from Quantac Plumbing and Heating has been in to fit the plumbing system. We've got the water softener there as well now, and we've also had a combination of Lee and Dougal come in and start wiring in all the electrics, doing some of the testing. This here is the electrics that controls all of the underfloor heating, the new heat system, and then we've got the manifolds in place. And that's all the underfloor heating plumbed underneath this ground, this first floor and the floor above at this point. So this has all been in and tested. Emma's room is looking pretty good, almost complete. We've emptied the store units that we had to try and save some money. So you can see there's a lot of our furniture is just stacked up in our room. You can see we've finished painting most of the rooms now. The oak had been re-oiled. So we're really sort of starting to smash through these jobs, and then finally just heading upstairs. You can see again we've got those oak newel posts in place now, and we've got the white painted rails inside underneath the balustrade, and we can head right the way up into bedroom 4, and see the developments we've got going on here. And again, this has all been decorated. The underfloor heating is all in place at this point. The lights and electrics have all been plumbed in, so we've got lights in there as well, and we can head down and start seeing this view out of the back of bedroom 4 there. And we've got the internet connection is now in place. We did some special wiring underneath this section here, so this is a oak kitchen work surface that we got from Worktop Express to match in with the rest of the oak. And that's pretty much where we are. We're getting ready to put the underfloor heating down on the ground floor, which again was a big task, and then get ready to pour on top of that. So yeah, exciting times, and a real big milestone getting to this point. We're sort of looking at being in the house within 2 to 3 months of this being completed.